Hi, backlinks. Let me explain what they are, how you can get them, and what to do and what not to do in that process. So, backlinks. They are really simple. Another websites pointing to your website. The search crawlers like Google and others are discovering those links on different sites, blogs, directories, social media, forums, partner sites, etc. When they see this link, they evaluate if this is a do follow link or no follow link. And it's good to have do follow links because they pass you the link juice, meaning that if the link is from high authority domain, you will get a strong SEO value. And if the content is relevant, the site that points to you is really relevant to your content, this is a really good backlink. Otherwise, it's bad backlink, meaning that doesn't bring you any value for your site or your domain authority. Of course, now in this era of AI, also no follow links are good links because they are kind of a brand mention. So whatever backlink you get, and if the content is relevant, then this is a good backlink. Now that we understand what are links and what are good links and bad links, the question is why I'm recording this video when you can go to Claude or ChatGPT and ask them how you can get what to do and what not to do in order to get backlinks to a website. And they will give you a good explanation what to do and what not to do. And this is also something good. All those answers are of course really good, what to do and what not to do, but it will not give you everything because ChatGPT, Claude don't have friends. So in order to get backlinks, the easiest thing to do in my case was to write to my friends that have already websites to ask them for a promotion of my website, and that's the easiest way that you can get backlinks. Like an example, I wrote to him, hey, how are you doing? Please write, let's do a backlink exchange. I will write a few blog posts about your site. You will write about my project on your site. And he said, okay, let's do it. Sounds good. This his company, his website has a domain rating of 55, and it's about digital marketing agency. So it's really good to, as you saw in the previous graph, when the content is relevant, this is really high authority backlink that will bring you great value. So do some research, look in your site, LinkedIn network, in your friends or Facebook, write to them about getting those backlinks because it's really easy strategy of getting backlinks, and maybe you can give something in return. Like in my case, I said I will write 2 blog posts on my site about you, and this is how you will give something back to him, or you can give a free usage of your product that you're selling on things like that. So no AI will suggest you to do friends outreach asking for backlinks. No AI will let you know about the first one, which is your biggest friend, and that's your own sites. So probably you have some older websites, older projects that you have started, and do have some relative connection to your site, meaning that their content is closely related to what are you doing right now. In that case, in my case, for TryRoki, my new platform, I have written a blog post about it for TryRoki.com with so many backlinks, and this brings so much value to my site. The domain authority jumped directly 10 just with one blog post and link here. So that's another strategy for finding good backlinks. Go here, let me remove this. Okay, so the third thing that you don't want to do is paid links. You may think this is an easy strategy of getting backlinks, but this is really the worst strategy that you can think of, because those backlinks first are not relevant to your content in most of the cases, and most of them are becoming spam, because if it's paid link, everybody's paying about them and they're becoming spam. Let me tell you about a use case. So Ilyas Ism, this is one really important figure in probably you should know about. A famous link building agency, one of the everyone in YC Combinator uses, is charging founders around $1,500 per month just for 25 backlinks. And you may think they're really good backlinks, but it turns out that only 3 are real and 22 are unindexed spam directories. So the strategy of going even in the best agency that give you backlink strategy of saying that for this amount of money you will get this amount of backlinks that will skyrocket your domain rating is completely false. So never pay for backlinks in a backlinks network like this one. Of course you can find some good ones, but it's really, I will not go that route. Let's go to the next one. Free tools. This is also what Claude suggested to me, free tools, and this is really accurate. One of the client side that we are working on is ranking for WhatsApp link generator, bringing him around 2,000 or more. These are like 3,000 visitors per month because they are ranking for WhatsApp link generator. And it's not that it just brings traffic to your site. Free tools are also a really good source for getting backlinks. We can prove that by going to this specific website, WhatsApp link generator of this client, and we can see that he gained 40 backlinks to his site just by having that free tool. Free tools are really important, and in order to create them, sometimes it's a bit difficult. That's why in TryRoki, in my platform, you can register an account and you directly have access to the lead magnet, which is the tools, and you can go and create a tool. You can explain the tool, for example, WhatsApp link generator, what it needs to do. Let's say I want just the phone number and the welcome message, and that's all. You explain the tool and the tool is being created. Then you can use that tool directly on the tools page, or you can get just the embedded code and put that tool like this one. Brings tremendous amount of values, not just for the clicks, and they are real. If they are position 2 even with domain 26, I believe, yeah, correct, 26. They are in position 2 in India, and they are getting a lot of traffic on that free tool, but they are just also getting a lot of backlinks to their site, because it's really common for others to write about this free tool and to import them inside their blog or something like that. So this is a really good strategy both for getting traffic and for getting backlinks. And this is something that also most reliable, passive link magnet, and its compounding effect, it will stay there forever. What to do next? Blog posts. This is something also Claude said, and original data and research studies. So TryRoki is an AI content writer that writes articles based on the keywords, but it's based that research on finding different sources and texts about what he writes about. So if I go to the blog, you will see that on each blog post at the bottom I have sources, and these are backlinks that those sites are receiving from me. And as more and more content is written by AI, the blog post that you write or the content gets cited by other sites. So this is how you get backlinks to your website. It's a compounding effect and earns citation possibly for years. It has been high effort, but right now with tools like TryRoki, you can start really easy, and the content just grows and grows, and your backlink grows. Next, Reddit forums. This is also something that Claude suggested in order to get backlinks. They're maybe not follow, but still they are valuable backlinks. But it's really easy nowadays to get backlinks from Reddit. Just go write the blog post, the comment, you put your brand there, it's a brand mention, doesn't need to be a link, and AI picks this up and it is a citation for your website. If you can put links, that's even better. Now, that's a really tedious process to do manually, so that's why in TryRoki we have a Reddit Grow section where we list all the we are finding opportunities where you can comment on each Reddit post. But this also takes time. For example, you can go in each of them and copy the content and paste it inside Reddit. We can also do it automatically with our extension that finds all the Reddit queues and then automatically can start commenting on different posts while you work on something else. So you can automate this process on Reddit, and it's really I will say really helpful because the content is based it understands what the post is about, and in each of the posts it suggests your tool that you have. So this is another way of getting backlinks to your site. Now, what not to do? Commenting spam, meaning that there can be scripts that let you that are automated in a way that they can write about your product or service in a on WordPress sites or something like this. This is for sure, don't do that, because when you not that they just not bring value. In most cases they are on a sites with a really low domain rating, and they are on sites that are not protected or not even really active, so this will be more hurtful than helpful. And at the end, TryRoki backlinks is something that you're getting when you're part of our network. So when you go to your planner, you will see that we are writing articles about them, but you can become part of our backlink exchange network, and our AI writer that writes blog posts automatically can give you backlinks, or you can give backlinks to others. So this is more like a network where you send when you give backlinks and you receive backlinks. This is really helpful because this is automated process and you're not doing anything, and the AI agent that writes this article first checks if the article is really in your area, so it follows this rule of that the content must be relevant, so the link is considered as a good backlink. And this is, I think, a really good explanation of how you can get backlinks. There is no secret, or there is no easy way that works out of the way that you can just bring your domain rating to 60 or 17, and this proves that even paying really big amounts of money will not help you doing that. Instead, go step by step, do free tools, go outreach to your friends, as I did right now with this message. So it was really easy to get this backlink that is with domain rating of 55, which is unheard of if you're doing inside for example in paid services to get backlinks and things like that. Use your own sites to get backlinks. Never go to networks that claim that they can skyrocket your domain rating. Do free tools, do blog posts, go to Reddit, do it on your own. But in this era of AI, it's always good to automate as much as possible. TryRoki has that functionality, so give it a go. Never do comment spamming, and yeah, try TryRoki backlinks. Maybe that will work for you. Thanks for watching this video. Hope this diagram explains what are backlinks, and this chart explains what to do and what not to do in order to get backlinks. They are a crucial part of your SEO success. So I hope this article or this video is helpful for you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.